Hi, I'm James Davidson with Davidson Law Group, and today I'm here with John Morrison with the Morrison Firm. And John owns a CPA practice here in Texas and services clients all throughout the state and the nation. And John has a very unique practice, and I'd like for him in a moment to tell us a little bit about that. But he holds several different licenses: a certified public accountant, certified valuation analyst, and real estate broker. So John, tell us a little bit about your practice and the types of clients that you serve.
Yeah, thanks for having me, James. Yeah, so the Morrison Firm is a unique business consulting practice with the various licensing and the background that I and my staff hold. We like to think about our practice as a three-legged stool. One of the legs is business valuations and litigation support, where we can come in and analyze certain intangibles for a business, identify certain economic attributes, and really help business owners understand some of what's going on with their business behind the scenes. That can take a lot of different forms, from purchasing a business, selling a business, things of that nature. One of the other pieces with my specific background, some of my staff, working at highest levels of the corporate finance world, as well as leadership in some government roles. We have faced many of the same questions and concerns and worked through some of the problems as small business owners. And so we really are in a unique position as public accounting consulting firms, because we've been on the same side of the table and made those tough decisions. It's the same as the business owners. Mm-hmm. And so we really feel like that puts us in a unique position because we've been in their shoes. And of course, all of our clients and their stakeholders are at the end of the day taxpayers. And so with tax being such a large concern, large expense, we do some advanced tax planning and really strive to meet our clients on the front end to put them in the best situation possible to implement tax strategies.
Thank you, John. And today we're going to be covering some common questions that business owners face, and hopefully provide some value to you in those answers. So John, a lot of my clients are small business owners, and they oftentimes have questions for me about certain parts of their business. So today I'd like to talk about some of those considerations. And first of all, John, when do you need to start planning for the selling of your business?
Well, James, what I tell people is, much like your home, nobody's house is ready for an open house today to sell. Businesses, in a lot of ways, it's worse because you can't walk in and see that something needs to be painted or we need to replace the floor. It really takes a deeper dive, and you can rest assured that if you have a business of any size, the buyer is likely to be sophisticated and come in and ask you those questions. And really, honestly, nothing's worse than having someone pull back the curtain and see something that gives them pause, mm-hmm. because oftentimes, in my experience, that's the death knell. The very first thing they find that you haven't brought to the surface is the end of the conversation. Okay. So in that vein, it generally takes about a year to prepare a business for sale, and then oftentimes another year to actually effect that sale. So it's never too early to start planning.
Okay. So what would you say to those clients who might say to themselves, well, I just really don't want to get this started because it's too complex, or it's too intimidating, or it's going to be too time consuming?
Well, once again, when I tell people, back to the idea that this is likely your biggest financial asset. It is going to take some time. It is going to take some effort. A lot of times you have to work even harder during the sale of a business, because you have to keep everything just like when your home is for sale, you've got to make sure you pick up all the clothes. You got to make sure the kids haven't left their toothbrush on the counter, and you got to make it look as good as possible. So during that time, you'll be running the business. You'll be trying to make all your metrics look as good as possible, and you'll be working with potential buyers and other people who would be involved in the sale, bankers and things of that nature. So there'll be a great need to be able to produce more information. And so what I say is, with that and the planning aspect of things, that's when it's really important to have the right team in place, mm-hmm. who can proactively tell you so that you can plan for, these are the questions you'll be asked, this is the information we'll need to provide, and here's how we need to set you up, most likely with a package, so that when information is requested, you're there and ready to answer those questions.
And that's what I was going to ask you next. How important is it throughout this process, from beginning to end, to have good, sound advice or counsel?
It's critical, and it's really a team approach. I mean, it's extremely important to have a good financial advisor on your side, the CPA. It's really important to have that insight on the upfront in terms of the value and understanding how your business would be valued. It's extremely important to have a qualified attorney on the team, because at the end of the day, everything you're doing and the affecting of this transfer or the sale, it's a lot of legal considerations going into that.
Thank you, John. So John, for someone who's watched this and perhaps has a question that they'd like to discuss with you, what's the best way for them to reach you?
Yeah, so we can be reached at cpamorrison.com, or they'd be free to call our main line at 903-251-5100.
And John, I just really want to thank you for taking time out of your day and coming and spending time with us to convey some of your expertise. And so I really do appreciate that. And I really think that we conveyed some value to our clients and to those who are watching.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. And again, my name is James Davidson. I'm one of the founding attorneys at Davidson Law Group. If you would like to reach out to us, you can find all of our contact information on our website at yourtexaslegacy.com. Thank you very much. Have a great day.